Welcome to the Dirty Tea Podcast. My name is Donna.
And I'm Amanda, and we're excited for you to join us where you'll be served the dirtiest tea.
We are best friends from the Midwest who love other people's drama.
And we'd rather spill your tea on air than behind your back.
So feel free to submit your dirty tea for us to read on air.
Or sit back, fill your cup with whatever tickles your fancy, and get ready for the mess.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's jump in. Hey, don't forget to send over your spooky stories, guys. Just a plug. We got 2 more weeks left in October, so.
Yep, send them in, please. And then we will have it on the 27th. I think that's the last day before Halloween. So,
wait, really quickly. Friday is the 13th.
Yes, Friday the 13th. Do you do anything to like not celebrate it, but do you do anything to like I guess honor that day as like Freaky Friday?
I just do a bunch of freaky shit, like
You nasty ass.
I just walk around the house like getting my freak on Freaky Friday the 13th.
I think it's freaky like scary, not freaky sexual.
Who said sexual? I have animals. I have 6 freaking cats. I have 3 cats and 3 dogs. Who am I getting sexually freaky with in this house?
There's nobody. Are you walking around being nasty or just like, you know what?
Just walking around twerking.
Just walking twerk at the same time. Just be freaky. We should do like a scare campaign. That would be fun. Just like
a scare campaign?
Yeah, like like have people send in their scare videos, like walking up to people like, "Ooh," you know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be fun.
That'd be cool. I have a whole compilation of it.
Oh, I'm sure you do. You're scandalous. You just do that to people.
Love it. I always have my phone ready. Like I always have my phone ready on Snap or ready to video something or take a picture or something. So I have a lot of blackmail. I have a lot of shit to blackmail people with. They'd be like, "Don't fuck with me because I got shit on you."
Wow.
But okay.
You're evil.
I'm just smart. It's not
that's just evil. The way you just said that. Oh, I got it out, so I got dirt on you. So don't cross me, bitch.
Don't fuck with me because I got dirt on you. Okay, that does sound evil. That does sound evil. Okay, but I'm not evil. I promise. I'm actually a pretty good person. I said that and I laughed.
Right. You immediately laughed. You were like, evil. Okay. Let's just call it what it is. Okay, jump in.
Okay, jumping in. So this one says, at the end of the night, when he leaned in for a kiss, I didn't know what to do, so I whispered, "Don't be scared if my tooth falls out."
Oh man, funny. I'm afraid if my tooth falls out.
They probably have like one of the what is it called? Like a clip-on fake tooth, like with a veneer, not a veneer.
Wait, so they didn't even kiss him before they warned him?
No, she warned him before he kissed her.
I wonder, did they kiss after that? Did she say?
I'm sure he went in and still. I'm sure he still went in and did it.
Bitch, if somebody whispered right before you were about to kiss them, "Be careful, my tooth is about to fall out," I'd be a little bit hesitant to continue on with that kiss.
Would you be hesitant to kiss it because of the tooth falling out, or would you be hesitant to kiss them because you might swallow the tooth?
What? Ew. No. First of all, ew. I assume that the thing is in there somehow so that it, isn't just like a loose tooth, just like you can pop it in and out. But like, I'd be afraid of like hitting the tooth and then like it falling out and then like my tongue touches like their gum or something like that. Like that would devastate me,
Like your tongue touches the pocket of their gum where the tooth is supposed to be. And you can just stick the tip of your tongue into the pocket of it.
My tongue has a mind of its own sometimes, so that bitch is gonna go like searching for it.
He just goes and clean the pocket for him.
Yuck. Okay, this is grossing me out. Why do we always go from like just the nastiest
0 to
scenario?
100. We go from 0 to 100 in like. Okay. It says the guy took me to the $1 movie theater, paid for me, and then said it in total seriousness. You could pay me back later.
Ooh, not the $1 movie theater for the matinee. So it was 50 cents, really. Like, did he get her some popcorn or something? Like, sweeten the deal a little bit, you know?
No, because he's probably gonna do a Venmo request for it later.
Girl, I mean, if you try to be on a budget, at least you could have did was sneak some snacks in with you, you know, like get some Chex Mix.
Speaking of sneaking snacks in, who has who has snuck snacks in?
Dude, I've gone so far as getting Chipotle and bringing it into the movie theater, and that shit was busting too.
Meals.
Yeah. And you know,
Oh,
I feel like I just have better meals when I'm watching something like that's very interesting too, you know,
You're
and eating good
chicken
food.
bones and just gnawing them, and yeah.
Nah, chicken bones, bitch. Like if it's something where you gotta like
me.
get rid of some shit, that's terrible. Gone too far.
All right. So he leaned in for a kiss and then burped in my mouth.
That is so rude. I would have pushed him away from. I would have been, what the fuck? Especially with them hot dog burps. Like, you know how people bitch, you be having hot dog burps when you burp and then you fucking blow it out and it smells like straight fucking hot dog breath. Like, and then that's right in your mouth, so you get all them particles like right on your tongue and your teeth and shit, on your lips.
It's like
Ugh.
it's like it is hot. It's hot too. Like it's just
Right.
hot breath.
You got the fucking echo of the burp fucking in the back of your throat and shit. Like
it's just
yuck.
Okay. So this one says, I'm an OBGYN. When I was a resident, we induced a woman that she said she was 41 weeks along, 1 week past her due date. The baby was extremely tiny, so we called the NICU team right away. The woman had a prenatal care elsewhere. She said that she was 10 weeks. She said her due date was 10 weeks later than we thought. So we induced her 6 weeks premature.
Wow.
When we went in to confront her, and her partner was just sitting there, he looked at them, he had just seen a ghost. It turns out he was locked up when the baby was conceived. So that's why she had the baby induced and said that it was due date because she wanted her boyfriend to be
messy.
That's messed up. So
you're gonna put your child in danger, you know, having your child, you know, having the baby early just because you want to cover up the fact that you was being a hoe.
Right. Yeah.
That's scandalous.
I know. Damn, people like that shouldn't even have kids.
Girl, for real. Like, ugh. Okay, I have one that's kind of a little messy boots situation. So there's a guy who said, I don't know if I should try to work it out with my wife or leave. So the situation is that he has a baby mom that decided she wanted to abandon his son with like his wife. So I guess he's married, but he had the baby mom, and then, you know, that's separate. So the wife, you know, and him and the son end up moving in together. The son just turned 13. The wife has 4 kids, 4 different kids by all different baby daddies, right? But now she's saying that like him and his son can't stay in her house anymore. Like she just like up and was just like done with it. She doesn't want, and I don't know what happened. He didn't list what the backstory was there, but she let them stay with him with her, and then she just decided like, nope, you guys gotta go. So now him and his son are living in their car, and he's like, what should I do? Isn't that so sad?
Let her be with her 4 baby daddy, because she's probably onto her 5th baby daddy. Like, so they don't have any kids together?
They don't have any kids together.
Why are you hung up on a girl that has like 4 different baby daddies?
Exactly. Right. Like you're just another number, pretty much.
You're better than that. and you have no kids and no ties with this woman, leave her with your child and do better for your kid.
Yeah.
Show your kid better. Like, don't put yourself in a situation that's fucked up. Don't put yourself in a situation to have your child see that that's okay to put up with four different baby daddy.
Exactly. And
Or
I mean, he has to also
aside from a
take
loose
some
vagina.
accountability, you know, because like, why is it that like you can't have your own? Why are you going from your baby mama's house to your wife's house to your, you know, if she's your wife, how is she just willy-nilly just like, oh, you're gone, you know?
Right.
You're married to this person and she just kicks you out. Like, I'm confused.
She has no sympathy or nothing for nobody else but herself. That's just what she wants. That's probably why she has 4 baby daddy.
Mm-hmm. Girl.
And like I said, so obviously she's doing something wrong, because you're what is it, the denominator? You're the person, like, look at it, like, out of 4 baby daddy, you can't keep any of them. Something wrong with you.
Girl.
Okay. Says, ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Says, I'm a 43-year-old female, and I'm currently, not now, but it says I'm currently bottomless on a Zoom call, wearing only a button-down shirt and my favorite plug.
Like a butt plug? Is that what she needs? A butt plug?
They're like, okay.
Button-down shirt and a butt plug. I'm here for it, you know?
Plug.
Sometimes you get, not the butt plug part, I feel like that'll be very uncomfortable. I've never tried one of those. I have no intention of ever trying one of those. But like, you know, like if I did, it would be like the most extravagant butt plug. Like it'd have a tail hanging out the back of it or something, you know, like full on like unicorn mode. But like,
like a foxtail.
I get the, you know, being in a call and you just don't have, like, you don't give a fuck about, I don't give a fuck about what I had on my bottom.
You're
You're only
bottomless?
gonna see the top half.
Sometimes
I sit there with my underwear, like I'm not gonna sit there like butt naked, like, you know, coochie on the chair. Like that's not happening.
on a chair. So guess what? So speaking of tail, so I used to know somebody that had a girlfriend that used to wear a foxtail, not a butt plug, but just to wear a foxtail, clip it on the back of their pants.
Yeah.
Like a foxtail, and walk around like daily life.
Those people. There's like a very specific type of person that's bold enough to put on a fucking tail on the back of their pants, right, you know?
And just walk around.
And just be cool with it.
Like nothing happened.
Girl.
And it makes you want to say, like, weirdos. What does the fox say?
Oh my God. I hated that so much. That shit was so annoying. Like for real.
It was around for a long ass time too. It didn't even go away.
Yeah. Girl. Okay, I have one. So says that my ex took the dog after we broke up, and now I go shit on his porch every other day, and he has yet to find out where it's coming from. Part of me is feeling petty, and then the other part is feeling sad. Should I just get another dog and let that one go? He was my baby.
Just get another dog and let that one go. How fucking disgusting are you?
Right, but just because your boyfriend has the dog, you gotta shit on his yard? What does that have to do with you getting another dog? Like, does that mean like once you get another dog, you're gonna stop shitting in his yard? Like,
oh my God! Like, how do you? That's first of all, how are you as a grown ass adult woman
taking a shit
in someone's yard?
Oh my God! Is she bringing toilet paper with her when she goes to do this?
With her nasty ass. If you're shitting in someone's yard, then you know this bitch is like dropping, squatting, dropping, and running.
Oh my God! You know, it's just like Friday. He's like, "Hey, Smokey over there taking a shit in the bush."
Yeah, that's just wrong. That's foul. That's wrong. Like, just let go. Get yourself another dog, and move on. Like,
shitting on that man's yard because that is
And then
just
he's got to go pick it
doing the
up.
most.
He's got to, not just a dog shit. He's got to
I'd
go
leave
pick
it.
up human shit.
I'd
Human shit
fucking
is,
leave it.
oh my gosh.
Just let that shit decompose. 'Cause that's a shitty bitch right there. Like,
Damn. Okay. Says, my wife had a nickname in college and I don't know how I feel about it. So we've been married for 10 years and I've always knew that she was called the fuck rabbit.
wait, that's his nickname for her, or that's like
That was
just
her
her
nickname
nickname?
back in college, was the fuck rabbit.
Oh boy.
My best man at my wedding made a quip about it. She always reassured me that it was only a small number of one night stands in college, including my best man. Damn.
That's
So his
crazy.
best man had a go at it. Says, and she got very upset talking about it, so I believed her. Anyway, the other night I was drunk after playing lawn bowling and a bit more forward about my passions. I was going harder than normal, and then I put a finger in her bum. All of a sudden, she started to go crazy and yelling and biting her bottom lip and retracting it back again and made a sound.
Oh, what? What?
And
Oh
then,
my god.
and then squeezed me really hard and then went to sleep. This has never happened in 10 years. Now I know why she was called a fuck rabbit, and I feel insecure that it took me 10 years to find out.
Oh my god. That's why they call her the fuck rabbit, because she was
Wait, how did she go again?
and she gets like higher as she goes. That's weird.
Right. So it took him 10 years to find that out, and now he feels salty
So
about
in
it.
10 years, he never tried to put it in her butt.
He never tried to put
That's
it.
how I know this story ain't true. Because you know, men, they're trying to put it in the butt as soon as possible because they want to see if they can get away with that shit. That's how I know.
He was trying to put it. He put a finger in her bum, and that's what.
So you mean to
the
tell me
sound.
in all them years that they've been married, he ain't never got a little curious and tried to put his little finger in that booty hole,
He was
and
probably
she ain't
like
make no
very conservative about it. He was probably really conservative about it. And then all of a sudden he got drunk one night and was talking about his passion. He just did it. And then the fuck rabbit came out.
Wait, what's his passion?
Said, well, I was a bit more forward about my passions, like basically more kink, I guess.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like what kind of passions lead to a finger in the butthole? Because I need to stay away from those kind of activities, you know.
So I got a hypothetical question.
Okay.
What would be your noise?
It wouldn't be fa. It'd probably be like, get the fuck out of here. What are you doing? Up there, partner, get the fuck out of my booty hole.
I know what your noise would be. It'd be like,
what?
Yay!
No, bitch, that's yours. Imagine you going like super high pitched, being like,
just that one noise.
just that one.
So you never told me. Well, hypothetically, what would be your noise to turn you into a fuck rabbit?
My fuck rabbit noise would sound like.
Come on, guys, if you can only see her right now, she's biting her bottom lip real hard.
You gotta
indentation on it.
You gotta get that hum from like the back of your throat, like all the way down by your chest.
One more time. One more time for the people in the back.
Try it.
I don't know how to do it. Do it.
I just fucking told you. You go. Oh, you fuck rabbit, you.
Oh. That's
okay. I have one.
Okay.
Okay, so if you found out that your boyfriend recently bought an enlargement cream and you haven't been, sexually active with him because things have been rocky, so you've been arguing, would you be worried that he's using it for someone else? And
Yes.
she says, I want to think that it's just that he's insecure and it has nothing to do with pleasing another woman. But I can't stop shaking the feeling that anything I do regarding my body and intimate, like, wearing lingerie and shit like that, she's like, anything I do for him and his preferences, like, she tries to do it for him, like things that she knows that
Mhm.
he likes. And she's like, he should know that I love him exactly how he is. And I make constant efforts to tell him that, but I've never complained about his size. So she doesn't know if like it's a thing between her and him, if it's that, it's him, if
Yeah.
it's him and someone else.
It could be like a self, like an insecurity thing. But being
For
that they're not
him.
intimate,
Right.
it raises
Why
eyebrows.
would you buy it if you didn't
Right.
want to use it?
Why do you need
Like I can
enhancement?
understand if you like bought it, but then you tried it with your wife,
Right. And then you put it away in the drawer somewhere. But if
Right.
she found it and you haven't been intimate and you've been having issues or whatever, and all of a sudden you find the cream, hell yeah, I would. And I confront him with it too.
Mm-hmm.
100. I wouldn't even like hesitate, because why would you let that thought eat away at you when you can get an explanation, whether it was one that you want to hear or not.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, but it was a cream, so like, could it really have made it that big? Like, do those things actually work for real? Have you
I don't
ever
know,
like?
but maybe in his eyes, it's kind of like it's it's an illusion.
It's an illusion.
Illusion
Wait,
thing. It's an
you
illusion.
put a little bit on, and then it's just like you just fucking start hallucinating this shit. Like,
But in reality, it's like it's actually getting smaller because the cream's cold and so it's
oh my
shrinking.
god, what if that's how it really works?
Right?
Because if it's just a cream or a pill, it's just like just make them think that it's bigger than it actually is. You know,
It's all in
that's
the
smart
mind.
right there.
Right.
That's smart.
Yeah. It's all in the mind. So, um, okay. So one says, we're sitting on the floor, kissing, talking about life and family. Turns out we're cousins.
Cousin. Oh, well,
I'll be like, see you at the reunion.
right. It'll be awkward,
Right.
After that, you just gotta like cut all ties with that person.
You have to.
You have to.
But then you see them at that family reunion. How would you even act? Like you
You
just walk.
just, walk by them and just act like you don't fucking like them, Don't talk. Because it only takes one wrong look to become a cousin fucker, and don't nobody want to have that title.
You're coined with that title forever.
Exactly.
You know.
It's a lifelong thing. Yeah.
Um.
Okay, I have one.
Okay.
I'm dating a guy and he keeps on asking me for money. So she says she's been dating this guy for about 2 months and it was going good for the first few weeks. But then like initially he asked her for money and then she was like, no, like, she was like, this is weird, so she blocked him because she thought it was a scam. But then her dumb ass went and unblocked him and then, started talking to him again. So she says, fast forward to now, she's like, she's starting to develop real feelings for him. And she's like, he's really nice and he accepts her for who she is. The issue
Well,
is
for
just
all the
that
money
he's
she got.
broke. Right. He accepts me for all my money. How
Right.
fucking amazing of him. So she said the issue is that he's broke and he like asks her for money for like food sometimes. Like he'll ask her to like order food for him and all this stuff. She's like, he's her first boyfriend. So she's like questioning, like, should I break up with him? Is he using me? Like all this stuff. And she's just
Yes,
like, I
bitch,
don't know
he's
what to
using
do.
you.
He's using you. Any fucking dude like that's just constantly like, can you give me some money? Can you give me some money? Why? Why can't you go out and get your own? Why can't you work?
Right. Oh my
Why
gosh.
do you have to ask your
He's
girlfriend
using you.
constantly?
And I think she's holding on because this is her first boyfriend. So she feels like obligated to quote unquote make it work. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
girl, he's using you. Like
It
he's
ain't worth
using
it.
you for that punani. He's using you for that money. He's using you for
Hmm.
all you got. Run and don't look back.
Yep. And the second you stop doing the things that you're doing for him, that motherfucker's gonna be gone. So
Right. Then you ain't no
let
good
it
for him no
go.
more, and he's gonna go to the next bitch. So it's not
Exactly.
even worth it. Nope. Poor girl. Her first boyfriend too, and she got a bad experience.
Mm.
Horrible. Um, she says, I thought he was into fitness because he had an ankle weight all the time. He was actually on parole and there was an ankle monitor.
Wait, so he just like put some extra shit around the ankle monitor and tried to make it look like it was an ankle weight?
He was actually on parole and there was an ankle monitor.
That's so funny.
Dang.
Shit.
Okay. So long story, I'm not gonna read the whole thing. It says, long story short, her husband cheated on her a couple weeks ago and he asked her to forgive him, which she did. They're working on
Hmm.
the marriage and stuff. But the last 2 weeks, and the last 2 weeks recently, she's noticed that he's been seeming very depressed and not smiling, not sitting around her. And she's asked him a few times if everything's okay. And he says, oh, yeah, I'm okay, things like that. But he's very depressed and it's just, he used to be like an upbeat person. So she says, I really think we might need to rethink this. I'm all right with being single and I only want what's best for both of us. I think this is a lost cause.
Which it might be. I mean,
At that point, if
sometimes
he's
you just
like,
gotta let things go.
right, at that point, if he's acting all depressed
Yeah.
after all that, maybe his heart is still with the other girl and he ain't
Hmm.
100% into your relationship, like let him go and let him find his own happiness, even if not with you, it's okay. And
Right.
she said she's okay with being
Yeah.
single. So if she's worried about him, then that's something he needs to work on himself.
Exactly. Like if it's not serving you no more, it's like you don't want to be around somebody who's fucking depressing all day anyway.
Yeah.
So let that dude go.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. Right. Well, basically, gosh. Um.
Okay, I have a personal dirty tea to share.
Oh. Okay.
Um, which I mean, it's kind of embarrassing, but like
I'm here
I
for it.
thought it was kind of funny. So last night, like, okay, so I have like some crazy dreams sometimes, right? So last night I had a dream that I was like in my living room, I was watching a movie, I was with some boy, and we were doing stuff on the couch,
Are you doing the nasty?
nothing, we weren't doing the nasty yet, but it was getting there, right? And so I don't know why, but like, so my dad came out out in the kitchen area, and then like I looked over and I was like, oh shit. And then like I told the dude, I was like, go to my room, go to my room. So dude goes to my room, and then like my dad was just like looking at me, and then like I just sat down on the couch and I was looking back up at him, and then like we didn't say nothing, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna go there. And so then I went to the
Awkward
room.
silence.
I'm like, it's so random. Like, first of all, if I knew that my dad was in the same, building as me, I wouldn't be doing. I don't know. It was just a
You weren't
crazy
doing
dream.
what
I'm like,
what you be doing,
right.
which is
So I just
leading
thought
up
it
to
was
the
kind of funny.
nasty.
I don't do the nasty. I'm a virgin. So
You
I
guys, she's a
mean,
comedian today too.
I just gotta keep it pure.
Right.
Amen.
Change it. uh, okay. Um, let's see.
Oh. Okay, I have a hypothetical question.
Okay. I love these hypothetical questions because it triggered
Yeah,
my hypothetical mind to have hypothetical questions. Okay.
there you go. Okay, so say you find your dream house at an amazing price, and you love everything about the house, it's perfect, but your most recent ex is your neighbor. Do you move in?
Oh my gosh. You know what? Okay, this is the perfect scenario for me because hell yeah, I would move in and I would make his life hell. Like I would
Oh my
be
god.
the fucking Karen, like 100. I would be the fucking Karen just to him though and drive him out.
So he was there before you, but you're
Don't
gonna drive
matter.
him out.
Don't
You're gonna
matter.
be
He
like,
can sell his house.
this neighborhood ain't big enough for the two of us.
Right.
So what would
Bitch,
you
you gotta
do?
go.
What would be your Karen moves that you would do to drive him out?
I would probably just call the cops just for him looking at me the wrong way.
Oh my god, you're so dumb. Like you're gonna go out there and slash your own tires and be like, he did it.
Yeah.
Like,
Probably, you know what? You know me too well. Probably. All four tires too.
yeah,
So, or only three. See, I forget.
just the three.
Only
We
three.
talked
See,
about this last time.
I
Just the
know.
three.
What would you do?
I would be fine living next door to my ex. I feel like I'd get fucking food all the time. Like me and my ex are cool, so I don't got no
Like
issues.
cool, or just
No, not that kind of cool. Okay, we're just
not the two
cool.
cools,
Like
just one cool.
just one cool.
Okay. Would you want to be cool?
No, he's an ex for a reason. We're gonna keep it that way. Just
All
leave it at
right.
that.
Okay. Hypothetical question. Same scenario.
Okay.
Perfect house, budget, everything's perfect, right? Your dream house. But across the street is a cemetery.
Um, what kind of cemetery is it?
Bitch, a cemetery with dead people's lives.
Like, is it a big one or like a little one?
You know what? Side note, the little ones I feel are more scarier, is scarier than the big ones.
What's
Because you know
crazy,
there'll
and
be
I don't
some
know.
old people buried.
Yeah.
That's an old ass burial ground. So
So
you know
I don't
what?
know. I don't know.
It's gonna be a huge one from one end of the block to the next.
Oh, I would actually do it, and I don't know if I ever told you this, but I actually lived across the street from a cemetery, like when I was growing up.
Oh, if you did that, I
Yeah.
would never come visit you. Only during the day. And as soon as the sun set, bitch, I'm out of there.
No, I mean it's crazy because I went to like a little preschool at a church,
Yeah.
and the church was connected to the cemetery, and our playground was like literally like it wasn't even fenced off away from the cemetery. Like we could
You play
walk
with
to
dead
the
people.
fucking grave when I was a kid. Maybe that's why they don't fuck with me now because they're like, oh, she's a cool ass bitch. We're not gonna fuck with her. Like she's one of the good ones. Y'all leave her alone because she's not strong enough to handle this ghost shit. And I appreciate them for
You're
that
back.
because I can't do it. But yeah, I wouldn't have an issue with it, especially if it's my dream house. Like y'all just stay outside the fucking house and my fucking
No.
property, and we good.
I would never do it. I don't care. You know what? I would probably do it and then like dig the house out of its foundation and move it somewhere else.
That's so dramatic. It'll cost you more than you like purchase the house
Right?
for just to pick it up and like move it. But you're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it.
Right. But dream house
Okay.
though, man.
I'm saying.
Come by.
All right. So my wife and I have become more like roommates. So my wife and I have become more like roommates than a couple after she cheated on me. I found someone new, but my wife has now gotten sick and wants to stay together. What do I do?
No. No, you don't get that sympathy love now that you're sick. Like
Exactly.
you
So
can't
you
get
could
back and
cheat
say,
on me.
right.
Yeah.
When
And
you're
and
well and you cheat on me, but then when you're sick, you want,
mhm,
oh, fuck you.
now you want to stay together. Yeah.
I'd be like, bitch, go die. Like, go.
Damn. I'd have been like, I'm just not strong enough
To be your
for
moral
this.
support.
I
I
can't
just
do
can't
it.
do it. I can see you be
It's
all
not
sympathetic about it. I'd be like, Bitch, please go.
Yeah, I would. I'd be like, it's not me, it's you. But, you know, I'm still not sticking around.
Right. But
Like,
you still live
you
together.
found somebody new already. Like, why would you stick around with her?
Right. And why would you hinder your future to be with someone that cheated on you just because they're sick? Now that's just sympathy, unless she's doing it for the insurance. You know, because he's got good insurance. No, but I would be no, X that shit out. I'd be like, well, you better go find another. Right, you better go find a place to take care of you, or you better go find someone else to take care of you, because I did my shit. I done my share. You cheated on me, boy, girl, bye. Bye, Felicia.
Period.
Just like that.
Bye.
Bye. Just like that. I wouldn't even, no second thought. Okay, so this is after this, I want to ask you a question. Okay, so this one says, I went on a blind date with a guy for pizza. A few minutes and a couple of slices of pizza later, he's already named our future children.
What? Damn, just a couple slices? Shit.
2 slices of pizza later, 5 minutes into the conversation. Have you ever had a situation where a guy was so infatuated by you that he, like, no, hold on now. I know you're gonna say something realistically, not made up in your head, okay?
Bitch, what are you trying to say? What the fuck does that mean? Realistically, not made up in my head. Did you think I'm just gonna go on a making fairy tales up? Okay, so you said having a guy infatuated.
A guy so infatuated by you that he's like, this is the girl, this is it. Like, not to you, but maybe you've heard it, or you've like had the sense that he's like really into you. He's ready to ring on it.
No. I feel like I just don't have that effect on people, like, in general. Like, I think it's like more the opposite. Like, how do I get away from this bitch? Like, what do I gotta do to make this end?
You're the one planning your wedding, like the day of you meeting them. You're like, I know we're gonna have 2.5 kids.
Yep.
We're gonna live in a house. Yeah. So you're the one.
You wouldn't guess it, but yeah, I'm the one. Like, I immediately, if I like a person, I'm immediately planning like our whole future. Like, this is what we're gonna wear when we go down the aisle together. This is what our kids are gonna look like. This is what you're gonna look like when we get old. Our house, and you're gonna go out there and paint the fence, and it's gonna be a whole family. Like, I plan out everything, and then it never ends up.
Stop right there, because you're already chasing half the guys that's listening. Like, you're already chasing people away.
Listen, this is why I'm still single. It never fucking works out. I have this, like, it is a fucking fairy tale, you know? Like, I'm just in my head just planning out all this thing, and then guess what happens? Nothing. Every single time. But it's okay, because you're right. I do live in La La Land, bitch, and they are infatuated with me. They're like, damn, like, look at her. She's just the epitome of perfection, like everything I could have ever wanted, and then some. And on top of that, she's fucking hilarious.
We're done.
You know? I know that's just the thoughts that they go. And what happens is that I'm just so amazing that, like, they get intimidated by that, you know, because they're like, how can I ever amount to the level of, like, fantastic that she's on? And I'm like, I get it. You know, I don't get it, but I get it.
You
like,
guys,
in a way.
Sidebar.
Like, I'm just gonna stay humble.
Sidebar. I have a video, and I will dig this video up, and we will put it. We will put the snippet of it at the end of this podcast. This bitch, for the last 5 years that I've known her, she said the same story, and I have a video of her talking about how amazing she is, how blessed we all are.
Hey,
be a part of her life. Stay humble. Stop, Peg. Stay humble.
I mean, you still sticking around, ain't you, bitch? You said the video is 4 years old, and the story don't never change, because guess what? It's the truth. And yeah, I just sometimes it's like a lot of pressure to like wake up and be like
Me
so
too.
amazing. And I know that like you'll never understand because you're you, but you
She's
know,
going on a
like
tangent now.
just you being in my presence, like sometimes it like rubs off on you, and
I'm just
I
so
love that
blessed.
for you. I
Just
love
so
that for
blessed to
you.
be part of
Yeah.
your life. Yeah. You're so stupid. I'm gonna find that video and I'm gonna send it to you too. That shit was fucking hilarious, by the way. But okay, guys. So I wanted to add this last clip of I found a video of Amanda boosting herself. I love this video. I think it's so cute. And this video is actually, gosh, how old is this video? It's a few years old, to be honest with you. If I look back on it, I think it's like, let me look. I think it's like back in, oh my gosh, it's almost to the day. So October 2nd, 2019. So you guys, 4 years ago, this video was made about just how awesome she is. And it's just amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it. They should just be really thankful for the fact that they have me in their lives. And eventually one day, you know, your relationships are going to somehow cease to exist. But your love for me will always be there. And it's not anything that you can help, you know. It's just natural. But you're welcome. And even you viewers, you love me too. Okay. You guys, that shit was fucking hilarious. I watched it last night. I found it. And I watched it last night like 5 times. And so just to show you confidence is key, especially if you're a lot of bullshit talker like Amanda is. Confidence is key. So hey, have that confidence. I'm not hating. I think that and I actually captioned it too, the video I captioned it. You are blessed to know her. So with the red heart. So that means that you guys are blessed to know her. Because we're all living in Amanda's world, right? It's just Amanda's world. We're just living in it. But I thought that was hilarious. I just wanted to add this last snippet onto this week's episode. Bye guys. Talk to you later.